John 1:24. Et qui missi fuerant, erant ex Pharisaiis. And those who had been sent were of the number of the Pharisees, or from the Pharisees. Just a couple things to note in this verse. So, of course, John is going on to tell us about the group of people, the delegation that was sent from Jerusalem to question John the Baptist. And we're just given a little bit more information about them here. Really, the main thing to note is fuerant. Fuerant is third person plural, pluperfect, indicative, active, from sum esse. Now, we don't see the perfect stem of sum esse as often as we see the imperfect. That's true generally in the Vulgate and generally of Latin prose, but it does occur, and it's worth remembering that third principal part of sum esse, which of course you'll remember is fui. So how does it decline in the pluperfect tense? This is what it looks like. Fueram, I had been. Fueras, you had been. Fuerat, he had been. Fueramus, we had been. Fueratis, you all had been. And of course, this form that we see here, fuerant, they had been. Much more common is the perfect tense of sum esse, especially in the third person singular and the third person plural. So you'll be very used to seeing fuit, for example, and fuerunt. But here we have fuerant in a compound form. Normally, if we want to form the pluperfect passive system, we would just use erant, coupled together with the fourth principal part of the verb. But here and frequently, the Vulgate uses the pluperfect forms of sum esse rather than the imperfect form in these compounds. And that's a common tendency that we see frequently. And then the only other thing we might want to note here is Pharisaiis. Of course, this is a word loaned via Greek from Hebrew, the Pharisees, and we've got an ablative plural ending here from our preposition ex.